Today we are going to see an interesting poem written by John Keats. La Bella Dame Sans Mercy is the title of the poem. That means a lady without mercy. This poem begins with the emotional and physical description of a knight in arms. Usually the knights are seen only in the Middle Ages, and the knight is known for his chivalry and heroism. But this chivalrous knight is not knightly now. What is wrong with this knight? The answer to the question comes in the following lines. This knight is obsessed with the thought of a lady. He is enchanted by her beauty, but she abandoned her. So this chivalrous knight turns out to be sorrowful. The poem begins with the description of the knight. He wears the shining armor. Instead of being knightly as he dressed, he looks pale. He is wandering alone. This is not the expected composure of a knight. Reflecting his sorrowful mood, the nature around him also looks pale and withered. This knight is now standing near the lake. The grass has withered and no bird singing there. These reflect the knight's sorrowful condition. We have seen the description of the knight, how he is feeling sorrowful, and how the nature is also reflecting his sorrowful mood. He is standing alone near the lake. At that time, a person is asking that knight, what is the matter? Why is he distressed? Someone is asking that knight. He says that the winter is expected in this place. Squirrels have collected and stored food for the winter, and we humans have already harvested our fields. So everyone, animals and humans, prepare ourselves for the winter. But you look distressed now. What is the cause for your distress? He asked. And he continues that your forehead is pale like lily, just like the dew on the petals. Your forehead has sweat drops. And your cheeks were bright and lively once, but it looks like a faded one, fast fading and fast withering rose. He doesn't have rosy cheeks now. Instead, he has lily forehead. That means that death is approaching him. Lily symbolizes death in that age. The color of the rose is also fading. That means that soon it will become pale. That is white like lily. Lily will be substituted for rose. That is, death is destroying him slowly. The beauty of the night is destroyed slowly. So we have seen up to the person asking the knight the reason for his sorrow. The knight finally talks now. The knight finally reveals the reason for his sorrow. He says that he met a woman in the meadows. She was very beautiful, like a fairy's child. He describes her as having long hair, light foot, and wild eyes. Being enchanted by her beauty, he gifted her garland for her head and bracelet. Using flowers, he made that garland and bracelet. He gifted her that. After receiving his gifts, her look shows she is in love with that knight. Her mourning is also sweet. After that gifting and receiving, he lifted her on his horse. He saw her the whole day, nothing else. While moving on horse, she sings like a fairy leaning on him. Then they stopped traveling. At that time, she gave him sweet and nutritious roots, wild honey, and the dew called manna dew. Israelites once had this manna dew when they travel out of Egypt. So this dew is also given by that woman to this knight. So in her strange language, she seems to say that I love you. That means that her language is not understood by that knight. He guesses that this woman is uttering her love for him. Then she took him to her cave. There she wept and sighed. To soothe her, he kissed her 4 times on her shut eyes. Then she lulled him to sleep. In his sleep, he had a dream. That dream reminds him of despair and sadness. That is his last dream on the cold hillside. In his dream, he saw pale kings, pale princes, and pale warriors gathered around him. Their faces reflect death. They informed him that this beautiful lady was without mercy. She had taken him as her prisoner. Their lips look starved. Their lips are widened to warn him about the trouble he had taken himself into. When he woke up, he found himself on the cold hillside. This is why he lingers alone. This is why he looks unhealthy in the place without plants and without birds. So this poem warns us against the obsession of love. This woman provided him love, care and joy, but suddenly she disappeared. Her sudden disappearance gives him pain.